Area 51's alien mythology was a smokescreen. In 1955, the CIA built a base at Groom Lake, erased it from every official map, and launched a covert program that reshaped Cold War espionage. Its codename was Aquatone. On November 24, 1954, CIA Director Allen Dulles sent a top-secret memorandum to President Dwight D. Eisenhower. The Soviet Union was rapidly expanding its nuclear arsenal behind a heavily fortified air defense network, leaving American intelligence blind. Dulles demanded a revolutionary reconnaissance aircraft capable of flying above 70,000 feet to photograph Soviet military installations from the stratosphere. Eisenhower approved the covert operation the same day. To execute the project, CIA officer Richard Bissell partnered with Lockheed's chief designer, Kelly Johnson, who engineered the glider-like U-2. But testing an aircraft with an unprecedented wingspan required complete isolation. On April 12, 1955, Bissell and Johnson flew over the Nevada desert, searching for a secure, hidden testing ground. Below them lay Groom Lake, a flat, secluded salt bed. By July 1955, personnel began moving equipment to the salt flat. To protect the site, the government initiated a campaign of administrative erasure. The CIA instructed the United States Geological Survey to scrub Groom Lake from civilian cartography, leaving public maps showing nothing but blank desert. On June 20, 1958, Assistant Secretary of the Interior Roger Ernst signed Public Land Order 1662, legally withdrawing 38,400 acres from public use. This buffer zone expanded over the following years to block any potential ground observation. Inside this expanding perimeter, every engineer, pilot, and mechanic signed standard lifetime non-disclosure agreements. Under these strict contracts, disclosing classified operational data to unauthorized individuals, including immediate family, carried severe criminal penalties under the Espionage Act. Groom Lake was legally and physically sealed. Every morning, employees boarded unmarked civilian passenger jets at a private terminal in Las Vegas. Operating under the radio call sign Janet, these aircraft transported workers to Groom Lake with their window shades pulled down, keeping the base hidden. On the ground, physical security fell to private contractors from EG&G, known as the Cammo Dudes. Patrolling the desert perimeter in unmarked trucks, these armed guards monitored an extensive network of hidden surveillance. Raytheon acoustic devices, buried seismic sensors, and Ranger Doppler radar tracked movement across the surrounding ridges. Anyone crossing the boundary was immediately detained, turned over to the Lincoln County Sheriff, and fined $750. This layered system was designed to neutralize any unauthorized approach long before an outsider could catch a glimpse of the runway. Once inside the perimeter of Groom Lake, physical barriers gave way to intense psychological conditioning. Cold War paranoia defined the baseline of daily operations. The CIA enforced a culture where secrecy dictated every human interaction. Engineers, mechanics, and pilots worked in tightly compartmentalized silos, forbidden from discussing their tasks with colleagues in adjacent hangars, let alone their own families back home. To prevent accidental observation of other classified projects, workers moving across the base wore foggles, special goggles with frosted lenses that completely blocked peripheral vision. Any unauthorized disclosure of operational data carried the weight of treason. Under the constant surveillance of internal security officers, employees lived with the knowledge that a single slip of the tongue would trigger prosecution under the Espionage Act, turning a prestigious defense assignment into a lifetime of federal imprisonment. As the Groom Lake runways grew busier in the late 1950s, a wave of unidentified flying object reports swept through the Nevada desert. These sightings were not imaginary. They aligned precisely with classified flight schedules. At 70,000 feet, the U-2 flew far above civilian air traffic. During twilight, when the ground was completely dark, the spy plane's polished aluminum wings still caught the sun's rays high in the stratosphere. To observers below, the aircraft appeared as a bright, glowing orb moving silently across the night sky. By the early 1960s, the titanium-skinned A-12 Oxcart added to the mystery, flying at Mach 3 and creating atmospheric ionization that distorted radar systems and produced strange visual glows. Witnesses were tracking real, state-of-the-art military technology, hidden in plain sight. Classified C. Records eventually revealed that as U-2 flights rose, reports of unidentified flying objects experienced a tremendous increase. Instead of debunking these sightings, the military weaponized the alien rumors, using them as an operational cover for testing. For decades, the federal government refused to acknowledge the existence of Area 51. That official silence broke in August 2013, when the CIA released a declassified historical study. Containing the first official map of the Groom Lake base, these documents exposed its true history of Cold War espionage, connecting the site to the U-2 and Oxcart programs. Today, the weaponization of myth remains the state's ultimate shield. While we search the skies for aliens, the true architects of global surveillance operate in plain sight.